Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Diablo 4 playthrough. Story, mode, hard, core. First thing, we had to come, change our outfit. Every time we go to a new land, we got a match. We also need to come back here to talk to this fella. Tell me of extraction and imprinting.
As I'm sure you know, even seemingly mundane objects sometimes contain great power. I can help you wrest that power free. The process will break down the original object, leaving behind the pure aspect of its mystical power. You might think of it as ripping the soul from one body and transferring it to another. Not that I would ever dream of such a thing. Certainly not within earshot of the cathedral.
So this will be the briefest of rundowns how this works. So essentially, we can imprint an aspect, we can extract an aspect, we can also enchant an item. So enchant the item works like Diablo 3. You're just replacing an affix. You can keep the original or pick whatever new one it gives you, right? And you can continually re-roll that aspect. It quickly becomes expensive. Usually on the gold side of things is where people start to run out because it gets like exponentially more expensive. Exponentially, it's a big word, huh? Legendary item to be destroyed, aspect preview. For example, we could destroy this. The aspect we extract, it's the same power, right? But it's in a form that we can now add it to either a helm, a chest piece, boots, gloves, an amulet, right? Nope. When you put something on an amulet, its power is increased by 50%. So typically, instead of defensive skills on the amulet, usually everyone runs an offensive aspect, increases your damage. You can also, so whenever you extract it, it goes to your inventory right here. You can put those in your stash. We can take like a rare item and we can put an aspect on it from our Codex of Power or from the inventory. It doesn't matter. Usually the ones that you find are going to be potentially better. Now, there are some exceptions that if you get high enough level, you can actually get higher rolls than even the aspect. It's only on ones that do like damage or some bullshit. Actually, I don't know the finer points of that. But, we can basically take this rare item. It keeps all of its stats, but then imprints this on it, right? Typically, the lower end of the roll. You see 240, 300. When we imprint, we always get that lower roll. So it's like not the ideal way to get them because it's always going to be kind of the lower end of the roll, but sometimes you just want them because they're that strong. At this lower of a level that we are, being only level 25, not much we want to do. We don't really have the ones we want. And it's, it takes some resources to imprint something. Like, for example, what do we even, we have plenty of these from leveling up our other character, but, it takes 20 of them, right? We only have 400, so it could quickly become an issue. And then I think different aspects, different items, higher base maybe gets more and more shit. I don't remember exactly. There's also an order of things, like you can upgrade the rare first before you imprint it, because after you make it a legendary, it costs more to upgrade it. It's just stupid stuff like that. Speaking of upgrading, we are about the point that we're going to go ahead and upgrade a couple of our gear things, specifically the weapon. We're also going to put some gems in our gear. Since we have open slots for max life, you can see our life going up. Upgrade weapon. It's relatively cheap, right? It's worth it too. Damage is damage. So the first, at least two, really the first three are okay, but actually we just found this. We'll go ahead and do that. Everything else we're probably going to do about 2 times.
Unexpected.
mean, it just increased everything, right? All the stats. So really nice to do that. That we can even increase our gem, or I mean our rings, our jewelry, our gemmery.
May the light keep precious stones to catch the light.
I believe
Come and
it's
see.
also relatively cheap. I like the sound of that one. Very ka-tink, 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 ka-tink. Very lovely. Let's go ahead and we will do this one more, huh? Just for the movement speed. Whee. We're so fast now. God, we're flying. All right, top me off, bro. Back to Lorath. Puppy. So if you stand in front of the dog and you emote
Hello.
hello,
Greetings.
you can pet the dog. Right, doggy?
Hello.
Maybe not this dog.
Greetings.
Maybe only some dogs.
Hello.
Fuck you, dog.
Greetings.
They won't pet you. I like cats anyway. Have you learned anything about Elias's palace?
Just rumors, mostly. The people here speak of a sorcerer who lives in a grand palace beyond the endless sandstorm.
One of these nomads could help us reach it. They know the land better than...
Taisa.
Andaria. I hear her. I need a place to focus. Keep her voice at bay.
Look for a guide. I'll get something to help Taisa clear her mind.
Get out of here. Oh, Thaisa. How did you become entangled with Elias?
I was hunting him, much like you. Infiltrated the cult to get close. Somehow he was ready for me. He is more powerful than he seems.
Okay. Majoob! Sorry. I'm looking for a guide to help me pass through the northern storm.
You'll find none fool enough to accept that request here. Give up and stay alive a day longer.
Well, Jesus. Again, if you're playing through, you're not in a hurry, definitely worth clicking on all these people. The voice acting in the game, just very nice.
Iron wolves. Mercenaries with a silly name, sniffing after coin.
They saved my cousin's life, and she's worthless.
Can't argue with that.
Just a lot of flavor. I need a guide to get through the goddamn northern fucking sandstorms.
Ha! No chance. Not for all the gold in Chaldean.
Really? What do you do for a living? Will you guide me through the sandstorms?
Are you mad? There's a sorcerer living in that storm who will rip your flesh from your bones.
Wait. What about the old man?
What? Better to ask the dark sorcerer for a quick death. But if you're desperate, he may be the only one crazy enough to agree. He spends his days in a cloud of smoke at the riverbank. It's dangerous there. Be careful.
Cloud of smoke, huh? On my way. I know where to find the guide. Where is Thaisa?
Found a quiet spot where she can focus on controlling Andariel's presence.
Is it safe to leave her here?
Safer than stumbling blind through the desert. At least until we find a reliable guide.
Alright. Alright, venture out into the world. Let's become careful. Let's check levels around. So a little 35 area up there. I think that's the stronghold. And then yeah. We won't head that way east, not just yet. So it looks like, yeah, we're in a... As long as we hang out here. Alright, let's see where they send us. I don't think we need to level up anywhere, but we may have to make a sidetrack. Jesus. My moose shadow getting bigger? See that, Lorith? I'm like a Mongol horseman. Don't talk over me, sir.
I'm not the one who's gonna roll their corpses into the river this time. No chance.
You want to say that again? Huh? Those are for you, Laura. Your feet fucking
You'd better turn
stink.
around and walk out of here, friends. Well, can't say I didn't warn you.
You didn't warn me, though. Nice. You see that, Lorath? That's all me. Hope that guy wasn't the guide. There we go. Strange old man. Wake up.
What's that? I'm paid up, leave me be.
We're not here to collect. We need...
Huh? This can't be. Can it? Is that the symbol of the Hora,
Haradrim.
yes, Horadrim. Dekat Kane. Can it be you, old friend? It's me, Mischief.
No. Deckard is gone. My name is Lorath. We need your help passing through the sandstorm to the north.
Sandstorm, eh? The others must have turned you down. Told you some rubbish about a sorcerer, I'll wager. Yeah. Well, what can a sorcerer do to me that time hasn't already? Yes, I'll help. There's an old chapel near there, an auspicious spot to begin a new adventure.
Good. Gather whatever you need. I'll fetch Thaisa and meet you there.
Ha! This is wonderful! Like old times, eh, Deckard?
Okay, it's Mischief. She wasn't lying about the smoke, Mischief. Whew. Jesus, buddy. Are you okay? Are you alright there? Here. Why don't you just lay back down? It's gonna take a while. It's this fucking Jack Sparrow. Ignore the dead bodies, Mashif. Hope they weren't your friends. Sorry about that. What the hell? Where's Mashif going? There's an old chapel near here, and a suspicious spot to begin a new adventure. You're gonna walk all the way to the chapel like this? Well, some new boots for you, Mashif. I'll meet you at the chapel. Okay. Meet Laura and Mashif at the chapel. Alright. So the day-night cycle is right. Cool, I guess, right? I don't know. I never like it when it's nighttime though. It just makes me feel like I can't see, but not in a good way. I think it needs to just be a little lighter on the edges.
Ah, you're here. Deckard is inside with your friend.
The moment we stepped inside, Andariel grew desperate. But her screams are only a whisper now.
This is holy ground. Her influence will be weaker here.
Is there anything I can do to help you, Thaisa?
No. I've been a burden for you already. One day, I will find a way to help you.
Mashif gave it to me. What does Andariel say to you?
Terrible things. Mad things.
Sexy things?
She knows of Lilith's return and what Elias is planning. But Andariel does not care who wins. Only that someone loses. And that their suffering is extreme.
The Maiden of Anguish. Kind of feels very laggy in here. Yes, that's what I thought. Strange. Laggy area. Is everyone ready?
I am. Up to Thaisa whether she'll join us, though.
Every part of me wants to walk through that storm and draw Elias's blood. But perhaps he is counting on my vengeance to lead me back to him, so he can finish what he started. It is safer for everyone if I stay.
No shame in that. It's the wise choice. We'll bring you his head.
Speak with Mashif. Yeah, there. Yeah, it's just laggy inside there. What's laggy about this room? Weird. Tell me about Deckard Cain.
Ha! Hasn't told you much about himself, eh? I remember when you couldn't stop him from talking. We met several lifetimes ago. In Aranak, I believe. Or maybe Lutgalain. That's right. I was a sailor back then. And a handsome one, too. Deckard was always such an intense fellow, but kind and dependable. Took it upon himself to right any wrong he found. And we found many. To think I would find him here, of all places. Still just as intense, and still traveling with interesting company.
So I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I feel like Mashif would be dead. I mean, he was from Diablo 2. He was an adult there, right? Like at the youngest in his early 20s. But I mean, he came across as maybe late 20s, 30s. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how old he's supposed to be here or whatever. But obviously, he's a little bonkers. So just be patient with him.
Are you? Oh, I hope you've lined your pockets with healing drafts. If not, help yourself to the ones I keep on old Isabella here. Storm's going to get worse, too. I can smell it. When it starts to kick up, we'll have to find something to shelter us, or there'll be nothing left of us but bones and stories.
Meet Mashif outside the storm. Nice little pony you got there, Lorath. He's so little. Strong. Okay. So I am a little nervous about this area because I do believe I died here on my first playthrough. Somehow. I don't remember how. I think the storm fucking killed me somehow. I got lost. So let's devote our full attention here. Also make sure that we're not heading to some bullshit high area zone. Okay. Mashif, why have you stopped here?
Just savoring the moment. This is going to be a trek to remember, eh, Deckard? I can't wait.
All right.
The winds are turning angry. Follow me.
Bro, you're walking right through it.
Could it be? Ah! It is! The gods favor our journey, friends! Share a drink with me, Deckard. A toast to another life or death adventure.
The camel heals you.
No, I've had quite enough. It's all yours.
Oh, he's off. He's off the bottle.
Such generosity.
Not Mashif though. He knows
Seems
what's up.
it's dying down. Onward!
What's back here? Anything good? No.
Storm's kicking up again. This way, quickly.
Yo, what the hell? Leave me alone.
Oh, no. No. Back. We need to go back.
What? What's wrong?
My pipe. I left my pipe back at the chapel. We must go back and get it.
Old man, if you turn your back now, I'll be the first to bury a blade in it.
Bah. Fine. But I won't forget this betrayal, Deckard. You know I won't. Come on then. We're being swarmed. Keep Isabella safe. It's time to move, eh? Follow me. Ah! Storm's not done with us yet! This way!
I need more spirits.
Ow!
Ah, Deckard. Do you remember the smell of the salt air on the ocean? No shade or devil could stand in our way. Been all across this world since then. Seen things you wouldn't believe. But it was never quite the same. Wandering without a direction, it was just waiting.
Aye. It's important to have something to walk towards.
One foot in front of the other, eh, old friend? If we stop walking, we die. Sounds like the winds have calmed. Stay close.
Lead the way, Captain.
Yeah, that wasn't half as dangerous as the others made it seem.
Okay. Made it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oop. We crashing. We felt it. We felt it coming. It does not like to to load new areas while streaming, that's for sure. Like so far, every crash has been that way, right? And I think it has to do in relation to streaming, perhaps. Maybe just sucks a little too much resources out of something. Perhaps. Because it's never happened during combat. So, yeah, we're lucky. Still alive. That picture, it's a big, ugly sand monster. Ashif, I'm back. Sorry.
Look at this. To think such an intriguing place was hidden beyond the storm.
A relic from the old days of Kyrgyzstan, maybe. Lost to time until Elias seized it.
He must hold some treasure, eh?
Mashif, don't move. Don't speak to anyone. There is great danger lurking here.
You've grown fearful in your old age, my friend. But worry not. I will stay put.
Okay, find the entrance to the Exalted Terrace with Lorath. Got elephant statues.
Elias chose them to join his anointed circle? Ha! That one in rags will never survive what is to come.
That's you, Lorath. I am definitely not wearing rags.
It was Master Elias's hand that brought Lilith to Sanctuary, and it will be his hand that binds a lesser evil to our will. Imagine when we hold that kind of power.
This guy knows what a lesser evil is, but I didn't? Give me a break. Triune.
You there? Wait. I haven't seen you before.
We just made it through the storm. By the Mother's grace.
Ah, new disciples. You've come at an auspicious time. Lilith recently graced us with her presence.
She was here.
Lorath, did you
It
just...
was magnificent.
Did you scooch over a little?
Do not worry. Perhaps Master Elias will give you a glimpse of her through the sightless eye. If he deems you worthy, go inside and present yourself to him.
Fine, I'll move. Find Elias within the Exalted Terrace.
This is worse than I thought. Elias has the sightless eye. It's ancient magic. He can see anywhere with it. Across time, even.
Our flock has grown. Behold the wonders that the Mother has in store for you.
Raise your heads high, champions of Lilith! Never again will we fear demons. They will serve us in the war to come.
So you mentioned the Sightless Eye. So if you remember, the Sisters of the Sightless Eye are like the rogues, right? Yeah, the rogues.
Mother,
Ooh.
bless me with your power, and whatever you ask of me, it will be done.
Mom? Speak to the noble. Oh, there he is.
Go forth and stand in judgment before Master Elias.
Couldn't see you there.
But show no fear, no hesitation.
Don't worry. We won't.
Bring Lareth to. I'm just gonna go ahead and pot up just in case.
Blessed Mother, I will not fail you again. The maiden will walk this world.
Elias.
I knew you would come, Laura.
Been spying on us with the sightless eye, have you?
You think I would waste such magic on you? You're still just as narrow-minded as the day I left you. I will put you out of your misery, old man. You should have stayed in that little...
This guy's easy.
Hoarding your regrets. I am beyond you.
This is over. We should find the sightless eye while we still have time. We can't leave it with these fanatics.
Hold on. I see something. Blood petals.
They really saved some money making the NPC do all the dialogue, didn't they? I don't know about that. I think it's all voiced pretty well. They have a lot of different NPCs. If you're saying like our character doesn't talk enough, I would agree with you on that. It is kind of odd.
Mephisto, Diablo, Baal. The ruination of Sanctuary is imminent. And yet you doubt.
Only zealots and fools are completely certain, Mother. If we are to be saved, it will be by your hand.
I have not come to save, but to empower. In my shadow, the strong will oppose the might of hell itself. Let the weak fend for themselves.
Andariel lives. The Horadrim die.
Whatever the cost.
Whatever the cost.
That's a brutal fucking scene. I remember there was one fucking brutal scene. I remember when Lorath cut the guts out. I like that.
Another vision. Lilith thinks the prime evils will destroy Sanctuary, and she's empowering people to stand against them.
That's why she and Elias are gathering followers. They're building a bloody army.
Yes, Lorath. The Lords of Hell threaten our existence, and we are doing something about it.
Elias, how are you still alive?
You will never understand what I have done for this world.
Oh, shit.
After all these years, this is the best you can do!
But then, yeah, that dog mauling the scene, that was fucking brutal. I was kind of surprised to see that. Lorath, do some damage.
We can't keep bashing our heads against him like this. He'll wear us down. We need to escape, but not without the Sightless Eye. If we can take it, that'll rob him of some power at least.
Also, I think they just like Lorath's voice a lot, which you gotta give it to them. I would rather him talk than me. So 597, and then drops down to 495. Wow, it gives us 100 extra life. Ooh. A really good voice actor. I think he also worked in DS3 DLC. I'm sure he's a famous voice actor. I know Lorath was in Diablo 3.
Never.
You will give up at some point, old man. It's what you always do.
Now, they definitely saved money by having us fight the same boss 5 times.
You think killing me again will have a different outcome?
Hey.
That stench. Unnatural. Some kind of necromancy. Where did he find this power?
Well, I mean, I know the answer. But if I didn't know the answer and I had to guess, I mean, like you just said, necromancy. Wrath must have been involved. We'll have to continue to investigate. And he's the pale man. He already looks like he's dead anyway. Get off of me. What the hell? Check this. Okay. Gee, I wonder who we're going to fight this time.
Are you looking for the eye, Laura?
It's Elias.
Taking it will change nothing. It is too late to stop what Lilith has begun.
He's been leveling up.
You can do better than this, can't you?
back, Laura.
Yeah, please. Stop holding back. Let's see the power of the Herodrum.
I must wait a moment.
Alright, you gotta kill the ads first.
Here it is. The Sightless Eye. Mashif can help us get the artifact far from this place. But we need to hurry before Elias returns. That opening over there is our best chance of escape.
Escape out the window. Classic move. Out the window. Graffiti. Just coming out the window for some fresh air.
Put pressure here. We need to stop the bleeding.
What the hell happened to
It
Mashif?
seems I've lost a step in my old age, eh, Takata?
No.
Hey, you made it. Did you kill that sorcerer fellow?
Don't talk. The storm was broken. We'll get you out of here.
Oh, it's a shame. I got mine. Just a hair too late. Sneaky devil poked me in the back. Skewered like a quill rat. So it goes. Hey, Deckard.
Aye.
Is that
So it goes.
feature useful, the wall thing? Absolutely not. It's good for making you get off your horse. The only thing that it's potentially useful for, right, would be to separate a safe area from monsters. Like if you wanted a little side area that's safe, I could see that. And a little dynamic up and down. But no, it's annoying.
They'll be coming. I'm taking the Sightless Eye. We need a safe place to study it. Use it against them. We'll meet at the Desert Chapel.
They use it way too much.
Go.
Meet Lorath at the Forsaken Chapel. Well, that's nice. It just teleported us right here. Lorath, I'm here to meet you. I mean, we wouldn't tell Lorath that.
Did you kill him?
More than once, in fact. Trouble is, he won't stay dead.
He is more powerful than I thought. I underestimated him.
So did I. But we took something important from him, at least. The Sightless Eye. I think he was using it to commune with Lilith from afar.
A powerful piece of magic.
And dangerous. Perhaps we can use it to our advantage. Give me some time to study it. The prime evils were reforming. Hell was coming. But Elias was not the answer to anyone's prayers. If you want to take the measure of someone, you judge them by their deeds, not their words. Simple as that. Elias preached of saving the world while standing atop a mountain of corpses. Then there was the Wanderer. Everything Elias was not. Tainted by Lilith's blood, and yet able to resist her corruption. That was what I witnessed in the Wanderer's deeds. And that was when I started to think that perhaps together, we could keep the evil at bay. Must have been gruesome in that cult of his.
No more gruesome than the rest of Sanctuary's underbelly.
Right. So that was the actual end of Act 3. I'm sorry we couldn't save Mashif.
He deserved better. Damn it. I brought him into this.
You didn't even know him. Unlike Elias, the cathedral believes the prophecy is about Inarius. Unlike Elias, the cathedral believes the prophecy is about Inarius. What's Elias think? I don't even remember.
Of course. Their entire faith hinges on it. Inarius is the spear that will pierce hatred's heart. The knight's penitents are the weak made strong. Prava is the mother who will mold a new age from the ashes.
Oh, he thinks it's Lilith.
They found a way to weave themselves into every part of it.
Prava's the mother? Give me a break. Where did the sightless eye come from?
It's a relic from when the world was young. For many years, an order of rogues called the Sisters of the Sightless Eye kept it safe. Not sure how they lost hold of it, but I've heard the sisters are not as strong as they once were. Knowledge of their craft has spread to others, but most rogues you see these days are not true members of the order.
Thaisa. You have on a lot more clothes than before, unfortunately. What happened?
I can shut out Andario's whispers most of the time, but not always.
Better a whisper than having her walk the world again. Andariel is part of Lilith and Elias's plan. But how? What do we know so far?
Lilith made a deal with Astaroth.
A demon who served her father. Interesting choice of ally.
And she has a key to hell.
A place where she's seen as a traitor. So why would she go? And is she already there? We need answers. Elias used the Sightless Eye to contact Lilith. Perhaps it can help us.
Perhaps. Grab it yourself. Fuck, it's right there. Here, I'll point at it. Let me point at it, dickhead. Yeah. Where is it? Hey, Lorath.
Look.
Could you get that for me? I gotta level up. Some of us have more important things to do. Okay, I kind of don't know what to get. It's gonna be some passives. More spirits, always nice. Actually, maybe this. Good chance against close enemies. No, that's for... that's weird. Actually, we'll just go ahead and get creeper passives. There we go. For now. Alright, fine, I'll get it.
It's risky, but we haven't got a choice.
Place the eye on the pedestal.
When you're ready, picture Lilith in your mind and gaze into the eye.
You're the Harad groom, buddy. I guess we do have Lilith's blood, though.
My father's essence is reforming.
How do you know?
I feel it. Like 1,000 old wounds ripped open again. He is still weak. Vulnerable. I must strike before he can resist.
Make his power yours. The other lords will.
What happened?
She saw me.
Whoops.
She knows we're looking for her. Only a matter of time before she comes after us.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
Mephisto is reforming. And Lilith aims to take his power while he is still weak.
So, that's what you've been preparing for. All right, old man. Think. Think! If she takes Mephisto's power, she'll become like a prime evil herself. She'll be able to conquer hell and sanctuary alike. I have an idea.
What's he writing down?
But for it to work, we'll need the help of an old ally. Deliver this message to Donan. He'll have gone to Kyovashad for guidance.
Okay. Thaisa? What do you know of Endariel?
More than I care to now. Her pain is primal, wordless. Once, she was part of something more. She doesn't like me to think on it.
That's a great excuse not to talk to me. What did you write in the letter, good sir?
The beginnings of a plan to thwart Lilith. One thing's for sure, we need a soul stone. And that means we need Donan. He'll understand when you deliver the letter.
If Lilith consumes Mephisto, could it help Sanctuary?
It would strike a blow against hell, that much is certain. But is it really for our benefit, as she claims? All her actions are driven by hatred. That is her nature, and she can never change it.
But she's our mom. Sounds just like my mom. Pure hatred. You're saying she has plans beyond protecting humanity?
I'm saying it's impossible to know. She can peer into hearts, tell us what we want to hear. You've seen it with Donan, Elias, and others. To trust her would mean gambling with the fate of all humankind. Not a risk I'm willing to take.
That's something like a book would really explain a lot better, like what her kind of power is. She's, the daughter of hatred. We don't really get that. She seems to offer. She makes you give in right to your primal urges, just like how the church people just went crazy and killed the priest. So it's kind of not quite sure how she functions. Because it doesn't seem like hatred. It doesn't seem like they killed him out of hatred, right? Let's just give in to all your desires. Okay, meet Donan at the Cathedral of Light. It's back in Kovashad. Alright. Teleport back to Kovashad. We didn't get a legendary at the end of the act. I feel cheated. After we killed Elias 5 times. Alright. I am going to take a super quick break, like 2 minutes. BRB. To be fair, Mephisto never really showed much hatred for being the Lord of Hate. Yeah, but true. But Mephisto, like, I think if you read into like all of the lore, right, you really get deep into it. Like, read some of the books. It's been so goddamn long ago now. I read them like 15 years ago. I don't remember barely. But right, he did. Just remember what he did do. He manipulated the whole Zakarum faith. He like took over their basically like he took over the Pope and like corrupted him. And like that guy was the one who sent like Archbishop Lazarus to Tristram to bring, to do the whole Diablo thing. Like that was Mephisto all coordinating that. Like he really is the eldest, wisest brother. He was behind all of that, and he did that like for a long ass time, to where he had everybody fooled that they had no idea that was really the triune was the prime evils. But as far as hatred, yeah, can't remember exactly how all that played into it. I mean, and as far as that goes, right, Lord of Terror. I do like the way they describe Diablo. They always, like in the lore in the books, they described him as, since he was the Lord of Terror, like the other primevals, Baal, Mephisto, and all, like they were truly afraid of him because he would make, whatever deep fears you had nightmarish, he could bring that out. So he was like fear, and fear was like the worst of hatred or destruction. So while Diablo wasn't like the brains, he was literally to be feared. All right, we're here. Danan?
After everything.
Oh, great. His son died. Now he's turned to God. I have a letter for you, Danan.
Good news for once, I hope.
It's from North.
Wonderful. So, Lord, Lilith, entering hell. It's Soulstone.
He reads like me.
What? Is he serious?
What does it say?
He didn't tell you? No, of course not. That would require some basic degree of consideration. It's written in our code. He sent a plan. Though calling it that is generous. He wants to imprison Lilith with my soul stone. The one that held Astaroth.
Can it work?
Certainly not. The stone needs to be attuned first. And he will need an expert for that.
Laura thinks that expert is you.
Then he is even more foolish than I thought. Go to the Horadric vault, will you? I'll dig up what he needs. You can deliver it. And maybe then he'll leave me alone.
Did you come to see Inarius?
For all the good it did. After Skoss Glen, I hoped he could give me, I don't know, forgiveness, guidance, anything. He spoke of the prophecy. His campaign against Lilith. I offered my help. But all he said was, what use has a general for a broken soldier?
Ooh. That's what Indra said to you? He calls you a broken soldier? Ooh, buddy. Was there something in the letter that angered you?
It's not what was in it, but what wasn't. He didn't even have the decency to mention.
That he loved you?
It doesn't matter now. He's come down from the mountain, yes.
His son.
He's still the same
Jesus
man who went up.
Christ. Have a drink, buddy. Get over your son. He's dead. It happens. Sorry. Sorry, Donovan. I'll leave now. So kind of a cool thing about the game too, right? Let's see. So this is so Fractured Peaks is basically Act 1. The game does leave a decent amount for you to go explore yourself, right? Takes you most places, but not every place. Back to the Horadric Vault. I feel like we've been there 1,000 times. Hey, that's not really the way you get there. Uh-oh. Who's this guy? Follow me, sir. You look like a adept warrior. Have you found your things?
Haven't even gone in yet. We have an intruder.
It's not like that. She's but a child.
You brought a child? Here?
It was she who brought me, actually.
Yeah, it's so that's I would say that's my biggest problem with Narelle. Yeah, she's a child. If they just made her a little older, 5-10 years older, it wouldn't be quite as bad. Quite as bad.
Watch where you swing that staff. It's not a toy.
Who is he?
He once lived in this vault. The one you're trespassing in.
I also hate her stupid backpack.
Explain yourself.
I'm a student, conducting research on the Horadrim. What's left of you all, anyway?
A student, huh? You have a teacher? Don't tell me Lorath has taken another apprentice.
I don't need a teacher to study. Lilith threatens Sanctuary as we speak.
She drank all the
I
booze.
need to prepare for that. With or without help.
You? Against Lilith? Well, I came to get my things. I pray they were free from your meddling.
Guys. Huh? Palms up there. Right in a row.
I used to be like that girl.
Really?
Had more dreams than I knew what to do with.
Transitioned well.
Let me unseal this. Chakit. Chespit Hilm. The stone will need to be attuned to Lilith before Lorath marches up to her. It won't hold her well otherwise. I put together some notes on the process before I left.
Hey. It's quite the skill you got there. Amen. What's that, a ice
The
bolt?
old workshop. Lorath, Elias, and I would spend days on end cooped up in here.
Oh, lightning.
Experimenting. Debating. Nothing to hold us back but our own imaginations. And how much of each other we could tolerate. First things first, Lorath will need my notes. Soulstone magic is treacherous, even in the most skilled hands. Tread carefully. We summoned the spirit in here. It ran amok. Lorath assured me that he banished it for good, but I've always had my doubts.
Is she part? Hey. Kashipa had a legendary mace for us. Garbage. Perfect. Thanks. Remember when your job was getting the sign for Ogden? Simpler times? I do. I can hear his voice in my head when you said that.
I'm not ready yet.
There's a quest in Diablo 4 where you have to go get a sign for the like the plump goose end. You gotta go get the sign. You find the little rascal that stole it. He's drunk as hell because his friend died. But then he asks you to like go around and put all these items out in remembrance of his friend, having a good time partying. And you finally get the sign. Yes.
Lilith hails from her
Great
father's domain. Hatred. That's the essence Lorath will need for the attunement. I kept a map. Somewhere. Here. All the places Mephisto's hatred yet lingers. There's just one last thing.
What have you been saying, Donan? Any Easter egg for Wirt? I don't think in the game currently. I thought maybe there's been some data mining of maybe like a Wirt's leg. A Roderick amulet, simple in design, captured with care. There's a few more. There are a few more Easter eggs though in the game, as far as areas, characters, for sure. Is that your Herodric amulet on the table?
Yes. I bet Lorath still wears his. The Order's mission was his lifeblood. I couldn't give up my life for it. Not like him. I wanted to be a man. I left to chase family, fellowship, glory.
I feel like we've been over this before.
And for what? You saw how that ended.
The sun died!
My son. I can't do it. It wouldn't work anyway.
Donan.
You don't understand. The stuff soul stones are made of, they're old as the eternal conflict itself.
Yeah.
With magic so primordial, you need faith. You need spirit. I have none.
What you lack in faith, you have in allies.
That doesn't even make sense.
Who? You?
Yes. You're the only one who can help us.
Unfortunately, you may be right. I can't make any promises. Really. But I can try. For you two, I'll try. Let's hear what the old man has to say.
All right. What an exciting adventure this has been. Oh, now we get to go talk to the little girl somewhere.
I'm not ready yet.
Narelle, what have you been up to?
This place is a treasure trove. Look at this masterpiece. Kalha's beyond the veil of the southern jungles.
You're familiar with Kalha's work?
She's brilliant. One of my favorites.
Mine as well.
Have you read her treatises? Never mind. You can tell me on the road.
On the road?
I'm going to help you. I know the Herodrim's ways. Your magic. Even that coded writing system you use. And don't tell me it's too dangerous. Lilith took my mother. I'll do whatever it takes to stop her.
That's a good speech. Might even convince the man you should be telling it to. Come on. I'm headed to him.
But your Herodrim, isn't this your vault?
It was once. Now, I suppose time will tell.
Maybe faith was the friends you made along the way, Donna. Are you gonna reseal the vault, Donan?
No, I don't think I will. If we fail, what would it matter whether all these secrets stay buried?
How many people lived here in its heyday? In its heyday.
Us three, Horadrim.
Three?
Elias, Lorath, myself, and an angel. Tyrael.
Tyrael!
An angel? Like Inarius?
Very different from him, fortunately. Tyrael set off before Elias did. I don't know what drew him away, but I could tell he was afraid. We fell apart after he left.
So it's kind of the first we've heard of Tyrael in D4 that I'm aware of. What is the Soul Stone? Why don't I know anything? Why does my character know nothing?
It is a curse. The bane of the Haradrim.
I mean, I literally saw a vision of Lilith shove it in the sun's head.
Nothing like it in existence. The first Haradrim used a set of soul stones to contain Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal. But such power comes at a cost.
Okay, what's the cost?
A soul stone must always be guarded. It consumes your days, your dreams. You become a prisoner just as much as the demon contained in the stone. And despite your efforts, the evil eventually finds a way to break free. Even so, I know of no better way to contain a demon. I wish I did, though.
Plus, it makes a great plot point to recycle the games over and over and over. Because every time you use the soul stone, right, you can't keep them there forever. Suckers. Find what you were looking for in the vault?
I've only scratched the surface, but that will have to be enough. Lilith won't be stopped by studying alone.
I barely read anything, but I guess I'm a Haradrim now. Guess I'm an expert. Okay, meet your allies at the Forsaken Chapel. And away we go. Back to the chapel. You guys had TPs, right? Have you considered shoving the soul stone into your skull? Ah, see, daylight, much better. Ugh.
You were right to call upon me, you know. Soul stones are no trifle.
There's the Donan I remember.
I need air.
Okay. Sure nothing bad will happen to you out there. What's going on?
I'm still muddy on the details of this plan.
The bones are there. Lilith aims to take Mephisto's power for herself. Before she can reach him, we use the soul stone on her.
Preparing the stone will take time we don't have. Why don't we fight her?
Who among us? You?
Yeah.
The corrupted blood still runs in your veins.
Me, the guy that's killed fucking every demon that stepped in front of me.
Resort. Even if you could defeat her, she'd eventually come back. But a smarter weapon, the stone, would be up to the challenge.
Soul stones usually fail, given enough time.
The Slayer of Astaroth?
It might not work.
You can make it work. There's no one I trust more to do it.
The wind is picking up. I can't see her. Thaisa!
I'll find her.
Well. Go ahead and get a little extra armor just in case.
You're fumbling in the eye. Let me write to your little cat.
If you hurt her...
Hurt her? I elevated her. The runes inked into her skin form a waypoint. She is a beacon across realms.
Get her out of here.
It matters not. Her part is done. Your part is done too. Savor your breath while it lasts.
We're popping cheap death. There's Andariel. Cutie. What you doing, cutie? Oh, hey, babe. Ugh, reminds me of my ex-wife.
I must wait a moment.
So basically, these things are annoying because they chain you to them.
I'm out of spirit.
I did die to her on the first playthrough on Tier 2. Ow. Let go of me. Oh. What are you doing? Uh-oh. She's leveled up. She got Super Saiyan.
I do not have enough spirit.
She got sexier. Whipping me more. No. Get me out of the tornado. The fact that you attack in slow motion really helps. Stop that now. Ah. Hey. Hey. Alright. Not bad at all. Except only just being extra cautious procking the cheat death and all that because it's only the second time I fought her. So kind of like not 100% sure of all those mechanics. Yeah, nice. Hey guys.
Hell of a storm. What happened out there?
Just killed lesser evil, you know. I mean, yeah, just me. I know, can't fight Lilith, but yeah, just wiped out a fucking lesser evil.
Bloody hell. You finished the ritual from the volcano then?
Lorith.
Elias. That's the man who summoned Lilith. You're saying he summoned a lesser evil too?
Keep up, girl. Is Andariel gone?
Yes.
And Elias?
They're not even impressed.
He fled.
Before going to the steps, Elias came to Hawazar. Took something that wasn't his. It's why I'm hunting him. I have a friend in Hawazar who has mastered the art of immortality. She might know his secret. Let me take you to her.
Well, that's convenient.
I thought we were after Lilith, not Elias.
Finding him may lead to her.
And while we look for him, you'll have time to work on the stone. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Damn it, I'll bite. On one of those rare occasions you gave me good advice. You said the answers you need are often in the place you least want to look.
It was you who said that.
Ah, you're right. Let's get the horses ready.
You old coot. Donan? Do you know Elias well?
I thought I did. He was Lorath's student in the Order. It used to be just the three of us. He was young then. I guess we all were. His thinking was always radical. But I never thought it would come to this.
Thaisa, your hunt for Elias, is it personal, huh? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Not at first. But then he almost killed me. Marked my skin. Put a demon in my head. I will take pleasure from his death. The hunt will soon be over. You've angered him. He will come to you. And I will be there when that happens.
Yeah, killed him 5 times.
If fate allows, let it be my hand that ends him.
Lorath?
Listen, I didn't mention it earlier, but you did well.
Oh yeah, when I killed the lesser evil?
You stood against Andariel, a lesser evil, and lived. That's no ordinary feat.
After you just talked shit?
Don't let it go to your head. The arrogance and foolhardy never last long in Hawazar.
What did you do?
I wonder what old Deckard Cain would have written in his chronicles if he had seen us. 2 old friends reunited. New allies eager to learn from our vast knowledge. Bound as one against the encroaching darkness, like the Haradrim of old. They were probably lost and bitter just like us. But Cain had a gift for seeing the good in people. One thing was certain at least. Lilith meant to devour Mephisto and claim his power as her own. Had that been her goal all along? Not sanctuary, but a bid to reign in hell. And Elias, the damned fool, was too blind to see it. Perhaps we weren't perfect.
Lorath.
But we knew we had to make a stand.
Down
We
and
were the
slow your
world's
horse.
only hope.
All right. Let's take a look at the loot. Becoming injured while crowd control grants you unstoppable for 4 seconds. It's actually not that bad. And I wish I had movement speed. Either way, it's And I can't even say it's better than what we have because the dodge that we have and the intelligence is probably better. That does give us... Yeah, what do we scale off of anyway? I don't even know. Damage reduction. Yeah. Okay. Where'd you guys go? Level 35. Guys. We may have to level up. The campaign is out leveling me. And usually doing like 2 levels above you is fine. Yeah. Well, in that case, we may have to divert from story mode. Because, yeah, I'm not going to go there. Much safer to do other stuff. In that case, let's go do... like a stronghold? Let's go here. Let me, Alt Tab. Bring up a world map. The interactive map. https d4builds.gg. Turn off my no script. And let's take a peeky weeky at some strongholds. I always click on the goddamn portal. I've done this like 24 times, I swear to God. I never had this problem like other games. This game, constant problem. I think it has to do with because like, okay, I teleport somewhere. And it's like, okay, now let me look at the map. So I'll open the map, right? Boom. And then it's like, okay, and then you close the map, and then you forget that you're fucking standing right next to a town portal. Right. There's one right there. Yep, that's why it's 2 levels higher. Let's go do it. Well, actually, we should probably do dungeons that we need to do if there's any within our range. Werewolf? No. Like this? That's in Howitsa. Too much. That seems horrible. Come on. That seems like garbage too. I think we can go there. Yeah. Perfect. Let's go get that one. At least it was level, what, 35? I want to play it safe. At least want to be like level 33 before I head there. So... We are entering, we're changing phases. Grind some levels. And this is mainly, I think this has only become an issue because I've done 0 side quests on this guy, except for like what, the one where I cheered on the troops. That's because, like, look how many side quests there are. 35. We're not even have the 5th zone, but 35 plus 38 plus 44 plus 47. So yeah, you can see, just quickly round 60, 73, 90. I mean, it's like 150 of them right there. Then you're gonna have probably another 40. What? There's like 190 quests or some bullshit. I could be wrong. I made that number up.
I cannot do that here.
It's a lot. I also haven't done any side dungeons on this character. Haven't gone to any Legion events or anything. We're just stuck to the story. So it seems that our levels have fallen behind slightly. But we need to do this anyway, because we eventually probably want to use some of these aspects to make our character stronger. Kind of have a little bit of a build.
We got separated.
Picked out.
My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own.
We'll do this one. Fuck it. Plus, we did a decent amount of story there. There was a lot of just walking and talking, not doing a whole lot of anything else.
I must wait a moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to get this one done.
Is there no end?
Or Mr. Slow Druid. DPS is a little lacking. So my understanding is Druid really comes online. There's several like unique items that will help the Druid out. And that the leveling experience people don't care for. I myself don't mind it. I kind of like this slower pace. I was a little more intimate with my enemies, you know? Really get to know them. Hey, I tried.
I
Another one bites the dust. That's the explosion thing. The fire itself hurts pretty goddamn good too. Whoa. It dropped one? Shouldn't even be allowed. Okay. I don't get this. Poison creepers' active poisoning duration is increased by 3 seconds. But does that make it do more damage? I don't think it does. Okay, it did. Okay, fine. Okay. Sure. There is that aspect too that makes us, when we're in bear form and they're poisoned, and then we hit them, it like deals all the poison damage at once or something. I don't think it's probably that good, but we don't have anything better either. So I mean, I guess I would take it. What am I doing now? Travel. We can do that. Collect animus. Collect the anime. Do you have anime? Abbott, why'd I pick up that?
I must wait a moment.
Hey. They really improved the design of interiors from D3. Nothing like a bear hugging a goat man. Eesh. And did you... Jameson, did you happen to see the Baldur's Gate little demo involving a certain Druid bear? That was streamed like a couple days ago. Baldur's Gate 3, Druid bear. I can't look at my Druid bear the same. I have nightmares. Never say bear hug again in my presence, basically. I might vomit. I'm stuck behind the chest because I'm so fat. No, you didn't. Now you're afraid? Yeah. If you look it up, if there's any children around, you may want to have them go into the other room. But yeah, Lorien Studios doing Lorien Studios things. Actually looks like a great game. Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't play the Baldur's Gate franchises, but Baldur's Gate 3 looking pretty damn good. I really enjoyed Divinity, Original Sin 1 and 2. Oh yeah, and your comment about the interiors. I mean, I think the overall look and graphic of the game is slightly better. They have some improvement on these backtracking features. Like, originally in the beta, it was even worse. You're like, oh, we fixed it. There's a little more fixing to be done. Some of these dungeon layouts were horrific. While they looked good, the layouts were shit. This one's kind of shit. I guess once you know them and memorize them, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, I should have went here. I should have known it was over here. I don't know. I find myself walking in circles a whole lot. Gotta check this ring. A very wholesome experience. Yeah, wholesome. Nah, this Baldur's Gate 3 looks fucking sick, dude. And I'm sure there's plenty of wholesome parts. there's plenty of non-wholesome parts. I mean, the bear scene is it's wholesome, sure. But there's another character called like the Dark Urge you can play as. It looks pretty freaking cool. It's basically it's like your custom character or something, but there's like a voice in your head. It's kind of like a narrator's voice in your head instead of like the character, you know. How there's like origin characters and whatnot, I'm sure you know. So it's like that, but it's like the newest one they revealed. Anyway, comes out next month, August, early August, man. Looks sick. I'll be playing it. So, need more anime. Yeah, the bear scene is very wholesome. Big hole. Thing doesn't cost spirit, right? Okay, there we go. Now it's doing some damage. I need a better weapon, that's for goddamn sure. Very similar to D3 in that sense. A lot of your power comes from your weapon. Come on, where's the last anime? There you are.
I'm low on spirits.
Still not full. Did I forget to pick some up? We still just got a kill. You can see just from doing this dungeon, right? We basically got a little over half a level. We leveled up, but we were almost a level up. That's what I'm talking about. Can we just keep this the whole time? And we found 2 legendaries doing this. Very nice. Okay, can we just keep our attack speed from this, the movement speed from this? Oh, so nice. Oh, you found the Baldur's Gate thing. Lovely. You're welcome. What's wrong with people? Okay, boss time. I doubt that hurts, but I also don't want to find out.
I need more spirit.
Alright. I love the horn that sounds when you do get a little victory. Lovely. Some franchises should stay dead. Oh, looks like a good game.
Use it well.
Alright, we got anything good? Plus 2 ranks of Poison Creeper. That might be good. 7 life unkilled. I mean, I think it's worth it just for the armor. It'll take us from 28% to 30. We don't use any attack there. It seems like willpower is doing this stuff. Oh yeah, it's... Here we go. Here we go. Perfect! Pulverize creates a shockwave that travels forward, dealing exactly what we wanted. Yes! Close enemies, yes! Crowd-controlled enemies, yes! Core skill damage, yes! Damage over time, no! That was perfect, though. I mean, not a huge upgrade damage-wise, unfortunately, but... That's just garbage. Intelligence, all stats, like storm, crit chance, so let's take this. Pants. More armor, but we're gonna keep the dodge. Maybe these are better. Damage reduction, that's not bad. We'll switch to that. Sure. Hey, there's movement speed. I think we're going to take the movement speed over this. Ooh, though, I do like having the 2 charges, max evade charges, over this. I do like the movement speed, though. What's the ring? Which one are we going to replace? Physical, life, instructions, damage. Yeah, we'll switch to that one. Okay. Actually, not all that bad. Look at the staff. Oh, look, it's a little bear. Nice. I mean, season 1 starts in 9 days. I'm not gonna
What's
use.
still got some
I'm
good
not
in
gonna
it?
use that crap. Question would be, what does a druid put in his weapon? We don't do damage over time. Crit strike, we don't do vulnerable. Overpower, I think we do overpower damage, huh? Seems like it. Yep. Could do the crowd controlled enemies, that's fine too. Let's go over, oh, can't use that one. Level 40. There we go. Go slap a couple levels on this weapon as well. They started with the season cycle pretty quick. Yeah, they needed to be honest with you. I'm... Oh, shit. My mic's like way the fuck over there. There we go. I'm surprised... I'm kind of surprised they didn't just do it at launch. But I can see they wanted like maybe a smoother, you know, iron out the bugs. But like, if I look at my friends list, right? People that play, we got one guy in. I mean, everyone was playing, and everyone fell off. Kind of the same. As soon as you hit about level 70 and above, it's kind of different for everybody, every class, also depending on your RNG as far as drops. But 75 to 80-ish and above, you're really pretty much done. The only thing that's left to do is to grind to 100, slightly improve your gear the tiniest bit, you know, and then try and do like Uber Lilith, which is, I mean, not really worth it. It's kind of dumb, but what am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna level up my weapon. But everybody fell off kind of about the same time.
My hammer sings on your return.
As far as stopping to play, including myself. I mean, that's the reason I even played hardcore to grind the renown and stuff, was just because I was just bored. My other character was essentially done. Yeah, the end game needs some work. But honestly, this early, I think that will come in time. It does kind of suck that they didn't, you know, have a good one ready for us. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to look at the transmogs of my staff. It's very important. Probably the most important thing is how you look. Not whether you're alive or dead, as long as you look good. Can't even see my staff, bro. It's too big. Oh shit, I only have like, look at this, I gotta unlock. How do I not have staves, bro? Tribal staff? Nope. Keeping the bear. How have I not unlocked any good looks for the staffs yet? Staves. Staffsies. Alright. So was there any other things we can do that are important to us? I thought there was one more, maybe. See, this is cool. killing an enemy with Earth skills replenishes 23 of your active levels. Where is this? Let's go do this one. Ooh. Level 29 zone. Or is this a just a little may have to free the, I can't remember what the hell it's called. Stronghold. This would be perfect. Free the stronghold, do the dungeon, call it a night. If D2 came out today, would it have the same longevity? I mean, we could be generous, right? We could say, what if D2R came out, right? Just say it. Just say like that version of the game. No. Simply put, I think people's just, it's kind of like everything. Times change. I mean, look at, I'll just look at Diablo 4 for an example, because I've been more into it, reading more about it. Like the things people say about it, the complaints, it's incredible. It's like people have never played a video game before in their life. So I don't think people would. I think they would complain about Diablo 2 just like they do Diablo 4. They would just
what happened here?
Endlessly complain. And obviously the kind of the vocal minority situation, but oh, here we go. Look at this. Boom.
I'm out of spirits.
Nice. So it creates a shockwave that travels forward, dealing 160% of its damage to targets in its path. So the shockwave does even more damage than the pulverize. Very nice. What an upgrade. Am I in the right goddamn spot? I think D2 would still be a hit. I think a lot of people would play it. But I don't think it would be received as like the classic game that it's perceived as now. I think a lot of nostalgia as well, the rose-colored glasses, I think people remember it more fondly than it actually was, let's say. Because as good a game as it is, it was full of flaws. Like I'd never liked the rune words. I still hate Enigma in the game. I think it sucks. I mean, obviously it's a great item. It's silly that every character can teleport.
Whoever killed this hunter wanted him to suffer.
Thorn beasts don't kill for amusement. But the amount of quills in this hunter implies otherwise. What made them so aggressive? Jesus.
I do not have enough spirit.
Run! Okay.
I must wait a moment.
Poison! Hey guys, you forgot to drop loot. You're supposed to drop loot. If anyone finds this, leave this place. Something unnatural stalks these woods. It's slaughtered 5 of us already. We're going to head south and hope the animals don't. The remaining pages are shredded and soaked in blood. The wargs almost tore this hunter to pieces, though some of the bite marks on his corpse appear human. Yikes! Attack. What is the implicit on the staff? Plus damage to crowd-controlled enemies. That's actually not bad. I guess we just wander around until we find what we're looking for. It's a trap.
I'm not ready yet.
Hey, we have range now. Okay, what the fuck? Hunter? Dead Hunter? Are you here?
I'm not ready yet.
Dead Hunter. This hunter's state is clearly a bear's handiwork. His innards are strewn across. Oh god, bear's handiwork. I can't read the rest of that. Baldur's Gate 3. I don't want to know what happened to that guy. Poor bastard. It was a good squish. Bloody tracks. What?
It's bleeding. Badly. I can follow these tracks.
Come out, come out! Hi.
The wilds cannot be tamed.
Hey!
You're all fools.
He's me!
Your rage has blinded you. This is not balance.
He does about as much damage as I do. Oh god.
I must wait until your evil is done.
God. Ah. Oh. Kind of a chunky little bear there. He's bigger than me. How'd he get so big? Big bear. Jesus. Boom. Conquer a stronghold. You only have to do it once. It unlocks it. Oftentimes it will unlock quest and or a dungeon and or a waypoint. This one has no waypoint. Let's see, it unlocked 2 dungeons. One of them we want to go to. This one. Oh, I hear a little pitter patter of my paws. Ghosts. What do we got? Let me take a look at some of these other passives really quickly. We're safe, right? Safe-ish. What do we got here? Shapeshifting. When a shapeshifting skill is transferred to a different farm, when shapeshifting skills transforms you into a different form, it deals 5% increased damage. I mean, that's kind of confusing. What if you shift from a bear to a human? Do you do 5% increased damage as a human then? Seems like not. Well, I see the human hand and the paw. Well, yeah, but it says when you switch back. Is there a time? I mean, I don't understand. Maybe we should just test it really quickly. So if we switch forms, boom. Nope, didn't see that. Does it show up on our attack power? 716. Boom. Nope. Confusing. Have to look into that more. Ooh, poisoned enemies are slowed. It's really more for the werewolf. Werewolf does a lot of poison damage. So there's like an aspect that gives us, it turns our pulverize into our earth skill, right? I think. And so that could be good when we get that eventually. We don't have that yet. I don't like that. Seems lame. I think we're gonna go with the crit chance. Close enemies, crit chance. We're melee most of the time. Max level is at what, 50? You stop getting points. So goddamn, I got a lot of. I'm almost level 30. I'm gonna have like 20 more points to put in this goddamn tree. Holy shit! Where am I gonna put them? collect more anime. How did I make those guys vulnerable just there? Jesus. Pretty good timing, honestly. Level 28, found that aspect. I mean, it feels like this build we're doing, which is, God, Lord knows what it is. Just bare pulverized build, I guess. But it feels like it turned on, kind of, right? With that aspect.
I'm not ready yet.
You feel it big time once this thing stacks up. Overpowers. There you go. And pretty much it comes pretty fast. It's kind of like like pack to pack. It's up. Like the next walk into the next pack, it'll be up ready to pop.
I must wait a moment.
Got our movement speed boots on. See a little pep in our step. Need to upgrade those boots. What? Oh, stepped in a spider web. I mean, the wombo combo of an overpowered pulverize into a trample is just pretty much two shots everything. All elites, honestly. All regular enemies get one shot by a pulverize. So one thing I have to watch out for is in the dungeons, in any dungeon randomly, or any cellar randomly, right? The butcher can spawn. But typically, if I was playing my necromancer, I wouldn't sweat it. I could kill him. This guy, I don't know. If you kill the butcher, he drops a guaranteed legendary, random legendary. He's not too bad. If you can kind of kite him in a circle, and he also has special music that plays when you get close. So if you pay attention to the music, you can tell, and you can also hear him stomping around. This is how it feels to be a Baldur's Gate bear. I'm in. I've changed my mind.
Not done for.
So yeah, before I started playing hardcore, or right as soon as I did, right, I did look up the Butcher's music because I had heard that it plays when you get close. So I tried to like kind of memorize it. It worked actually for me. I was able to recognize it a couple of times before I encountered, so I knew to be ready. But if you're a noob and you play this and you encounter him, he's pretty much always going to kill you if it's your first encounter. I mean, he might not, but just if you think you're gonna run away from him, yeah, you're gonna die. You can kind of kite him. You can just kind of kite around him because his attacks are really slow. And this isn't like D3 to where if it attacks, it automatically hits you. He actually has to like make contact, so you can actually dodge his attacks really easily. You do need to be a little bit like tanky though, if you just don't want to die instantly. And then you can get him like stuck on stuff, kind of like shrines and stuff. I've heard. So if he does kill you and you're in softcore, he does despawn. But yeah, it's actually a really cool encounter. Way better. He's way better there than as a boss he was in D3. I mean, he was okay in D3, but I think this is a much better cameo. Yeah, I think he kind of fills that same role as he did in Diablo 1, where he's like a noob trap, you know. If you go through first time, he's gonna fucking kill you. I mean, shit, he's gonna kill you pretty much no matter what. Unless you cheese him or unless you go back way afterwards, right? The only way I could kill him was to get him stuck. And the fact that he still gets stuck in D4 is kind of just perfect, right? The same tactics still work. Found a runestone. Really didn't know what I was doing. I just kind of was walking around. Okay. So this way.
I'm out of spirit. I must wait a moment.
Yeah, I know there's a few unique items for the Druid that makes it, I don't know exactly what they do. Well, one of them, a couple of them, like, it makes you into a bear or a wolf all the time. Like, unless you get on your horse, essentially. But then when you get off, you can change back into a bear or wolf. And it makes, like, the tornado and stuff do a lot of damage or whatever. It basically enables lots of builds, but they can do a shit ton of damage later on. I would like the one that I just stay as a bear. That'd be cool. Makes my health go up.
I must wait a moment.
Even having the dead guy at the door of the church, please listen to me speech and all, that would be cool. I really liked it when Diablo 3 did the Tristram event. Hell, I don't know if they still do that. If they did that again, I would probably just play it again just for that. Alright, we're ready to fight a boss here. Oh, is this? I think I know what boss this is. This is actually kind of a. This is a tough boss. Back in the beta when I fought him, like this guy kicked my ass in the beta. It's not too bad now. I think they must have nerfed him. He's a cocksucker. It's like the first boss I fought in the beta. Nope, this is a different one. I thought it was the wolf one, since I was in the Pharaoh's Den. Who is this cocksucker? Am I gonna die here? It's another druid. Actually, that's kind of cool because the area we cleared, right, had a druid that we fought, and then the dungeon right next to it has a druid we fight. Ah! He's a nature druid. Stuck. One thing I know for sure, see this little bar underneath his health? That's like his stagger bar. Druid does not stagger enemies worth a shit compared to my necros, all of my necros. I think it must have to do with the minions, all the minions hitting them at once. I don't know. Oh god, ran right into that. Sometimes I had the damage over time necro too. I wonder if like all the ticks, because it's ticking so much damage over and over and over and over and over and over. I wonder if that builds his stagger bar faster. But like as a necro, I always like counted on that to happen. It made it so much easier. Wait, does this unlock the aspect like I was trying to do? Did I say that? Perfect. And then, yeah, the other one that we want that we can't get yet because it's too high of a level is the one that we are using, right? Oh no, it's this one. We want that one. Pulverize is now also an earth skill. Tectonic spikes continue. Yeah, this is the one I was. It like has like the plates that go. It's really annoying to hear. You guys will love it. Okay, what the hell is this? Shock. Yeah, I guess I didn't even realize this one. Cool. Alright, we're gonna do a little town keeping. Be winding it down. Go over our inventory. Make sure we don't need to switch anything out. Earth skill damage. Okay, we're not doing earth damage yet. Debilitating roar. You have fortify your earth skills against your head. So we're not really doing earth damage. The damage reduction though is nice. Close enemies and there. So yeah. We're gonna keep damage reduction. But the armor, yeah, the armor isn't high enough yet. Slightly better, but of course we're not gonna change. So when the time does come to change, like if we've in a couple of levels, if we find like a lot better weapon that's rare, right? We'll just take this aspect, put it on the rare weapon, boom, we'll be good to go. Now you can only transfer it one time. So once you imprint it onto an item, you can't extract it again. I don't like that. It's annoying. what ends up happening in the end game, I can show you exactly what happens. Where am I? I want to go to Koverstad. Let us set a hometown as well. When I press T to go to town, I always want to go to, like, say, this town or whatever town. Every town's layout's different, and you never know where the hell I am. So, like, this is like from my Necro. So I'm just keeping all of these extra aspects. A lot of them are multiple copies of the same thing. Oh, this is what a unique item looks like. See the gold versus the orange versus the gold. This is unique. Some uniques are good. Both of these uniques suck, but they're the same thing. But there are uniques, and then there's like super uniques, like the Harlequin Crest Shaco that people talk about, only drop from level 85 plus mobs. So what are they saying? Oh yeah, it's just too much. It's just too much garbage. They need to revamp it. Like, they have a good idea, but it needs work. Anything else worth a damn here? Shred sounds like, oh, pulverize though. We are using pulverize. Shred is a wolf skill, but I bet a 1 rank of pulverize is probably pretty good. Top end 685, 64, 689. 564. I mean, it's gotta be right. A skill point. We lost crit chance. Who cares? I think Boulder's pretty good too. Max life. Alright, it's all garbage. That's what I thought. How many obols do we have? 153. Not a lot.
Come back if you need work.
What time is it? Oh yeah, I mean, let's top off the level. All right. I know I said I was quitting, but can't stop. Not done. Let's where do we want to do? What do we want to do? Where do we want to go? See the world. I guess let's just do another dungeon. I really don't think that there's anything we necessarily want, but ooh, I want that one so bad. I mean, Grizzly Rage, where is this? Oh, it's Hurricane damage increases second while active. That seems pretty good. Oh, it's in Howitzer too. Jesus Christ. Let's Kickstand. Oh, it's a locked dungeon because it's in a. I don't know. We were able to pin the other one that was locked. I assume it's in a stronghold, but I guess it doesn't show up on the map or something. Ah, fuck it. Let's go to a stronghold. Let's go do that.
I cannot do that here.
The game says no, you will not do a stronghold. Yeah. Tried to load the next area. Refused. So I will say, yeah, every crash I'm experiencing currently is related to that loading an area. So at least that's decent because it's pretty safe. Yeah, I had several crashes when it came out, and other people don't. So, you know, I'm running on some old hardware. And I thought the crashes had basically stopped until I started trying to stream, so I don't know if that's related. Like nothing ever happened. I feel like the side quests don't necessarily give me enough experience to bother with them. I'm so lazy, I don't want to get off my horse. I'm going to go this way instead. Like you said, is the climbing worth it? No, I would rather ride around than get off my horse and climb down. Because if you get off your horse, you know, like we'll see here, I'll go into the thing. Boom, it starts a cooldown, 10 seconds. So you get off your horse, you climb down, takes like 2 seconds to climb down, and now you,
What is this?
Yeah, you got fucking 8 seconds so you can mount back up again. Please no butcher, please no butcher, please no butcher. So I stop and I listen for any boom, 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 and for the music. So we're safe. Oh, I like this. More bats, please. No, you're not a bat. Get out of here. Did you really say that? Because I heard you say, roar, 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 roar. And I was listening pretty hard.
I'm low on spirit.
Guy's tanky. Oh, look. Another cellar. More garbage? Let's find out. Most people, I guess, don't like the cellars. I like them just because they're so quick. You're just in, one room, done. They could make them a little more exciting. That's the thing. They can't be too rewarding, right? Or else everyone would just do them all the time. I think they're in a cool little state. They could just add a little more, whatever. Spice them up a little bit. They're supposed to be just a little quick in and out.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I think people just feel they're not rewarding enough, but I don't know. I disagree. If you make them too rewarding, it's just I wouldn't want that to be the optimal way to like play the game, farm the game.
This wind's grown too cutting, even for these parts.
I remember this one.
What unholy energies are flowing into this creature?
This is actually a tough one.
I must end the ritual.
We're gonna fight that ugly son of a gun. I'm like looking for these guys. We're fucking going around in a circle. Excuse me. Stop. Stop what you're doing. Ooh, look at that poison. The fade away. Oh no, he lived.
Just wait a moment.
What? How did that not stun him? If I knock him into walls, it's supposed to stun them. Into terrain. Yeah, that was pretty sure that was terrain you just broke your back on. Whee! What's a... How am I making stuff vulnerable? I don't even know. Is it just like a... Do you just have like a base chance for that to happen or something? Is it this? really like the regional variant for item appearance. What do you mean exactly? I kind of know what regional variant means, but I don't know what you mean by for item appearance. Boom. Oh. Oh. Roar.
The Khazra storm has ended.
All right. Big goat time. Oh. Easy, guys. What's going on? Mean that the same item you pick up in a region may different appearance from an equivocal item in another region? I don't think it works that way. I don't think it matters like what region you pick it up in necessarily. I think it's just kind of random. But if it did work that way, it would be awesome. But I could be wrong. I may be blind. Kind of on that same topic, one thing I kind of, in a way, don't like is how, like the legendary items, I guess anyway, they can all have random looks. So like, you know, if you find the same staff with the same aspect, it could look different. And I don't know. I kind of like when they have that unique look. Now, I think the unique items they always have the same repetitive look. I mean, it doesn't matter too much anyway because you just do the transmog thing, but I always liked it when they had the unique looks and they just kind of stuck with it. It also helped you identify items better. Now you never know what you get. But I guess it's because with the aspect system they changed that. I don't know. It's really neither here nor there. It's a very small thing. That was a good chunk of damage. The overpower damage. Let's see that again. Slow motion this time. What happened? What happened to my stacks? There we go. Boom. Yeah, so that's why this guy is hard, is because of this goddamn ice. I also think that big slam attack,
I must wait a moment.
I think it can knock you down. Sometimes, but I don't know. I feel like it happens on like my weaker characters, like the rogue, sorceress. I feel like I never got knocked down on my necro or like this guy.
It is done.
Yeah. That overpower pulverize just chunks them. Why is this stuff just doing that? No. I won.
I'm out of spirits.
Guys, I won already. Stop. Get out of here. Boom. See, this unlocked a little town. No waypoint. Little hub of activity. What do you have to say for yourself?
I am fine. The lake is frozen solid.
Okay.
Need something forged?
Let's take a look at this. Not bad, but yeah, not good enough to switch over. Although 378, this was 350. Yeah, looking at item power. Item power matters slightly. It just gets higher rolls, basically. Landslide and shred, no thanks. Stun enemies, quick strike damage, slowed enemies. I think we're gonna. I mean, that's not a bad weapon, but you know what? We can. I guess we'll just throw it in a stash. There's, I don't know why, but I guess we will. Because it makes me feel better. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it just for the movement speed alone. Anything else?
Unexpected.
Okay. Okay. The town. So the goal when I started this little mini side journey, right, was just to top off my level. But we got like a level and like a half, a little more. Almost enough to like go finish it again. But no. I wonder if I log out and log back in if my spirit will be full. If it will still be empty. A cat?
Greetings.
So it does trigger the cat to do that. I tested that out. And then it will like roll over on its belly. And I haven't decided if it's because I do it again. Okay, so yeah, it just does it anyway. Perfect. Let's go pet a dog. So the cat will do that. You can go pet a dog. Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. Dog, come here.
Hello.
Come here. Come here.
Greetings.
There. See?
Hello.
That's a good boy.
Greetings.
That's a good boy. Look at this. He wags his little tail. Good boy. Oh, he got fleas, buddy. Who's a good boy? Okay. I could do that all night. Anything else I need to do? Nope. Don't think so. How much we got here? Ooh! Actually, let's go do this. Let's go to our Druid homeland, which is somewhere. Where? Oh, it's a stronghold. Yeah, it's here. Oh, look, he followed me. This is my favorite part, going down this. And then going down this. It does work in this as far as sorcerer. Obviously, you can't cast in town, but you can teleport from up to down, and it feels really good on sorcerer. It's like, yeah, it makes it hard to play another class. I'm not probably I'm not sure if barbarian can still do like the leap slam thing and make it or not. Okay, let's take a look. This will be faster. We can't see them. Oh yeah, we can. Okay. Thorns, spirit, reduced damage, reduced duration of crowd control effects. Attacks. We're already using max life. Attack speed, crit strike damage. I mean, that's pretty good. Life is also really good in hardcore. If I was softcore, I would take that. Fortified 10% mileage. No. That's our bear thing. The best thing about this is the 20% damage reduction it gives. And unstoppable, of course. 15% dealing damage has a 15. So it's like a lucky. It's like a double roll. Like you have to do the lucky hit. So it's already like a small chance to do a lucky hit. And then the lucky hit has a 15% chance to restore 10 spirit. So it's actually if you hit a whole bunch, lucky hit is good. But I don't think we're hitting a whole bunch. So maybe we should switch to this. Let's do it. This is the wolf. Just offer whatever, dude. Like, oh, oops, sorry. Did we unlock it? And then do we have some left? 74, right? Let's do that. Yeah, 74. So we might as well take something from here, huh? I just... How much does this stuff cost? 35. Which one is that? The deer? Wait, how do you do the deer? Oh. $74. Okay, we'll take that for now. All right. And then what happened? And then unlock every boon from every spirit to gain access to spirit bonding. This will let you activate an additional boon with a spirit of your choice. Okay, so just one extra. Okay. Might go with that once we convert our pulverize over to Earth skill, maybe. Again, the crit, we can get the life and crit damage. Yeah, anyway, I could stare at this game all night. Okay, plan for next time. We are on what? Okay, we are on Act 5. So that was Act 4 when we beat Andariel. So we're still too low of a level to continue. So it will be continuing to level.
Greetings, traveler. Behold the marvelous tales I have to offer.
Let's see what we're not going to buy.
I see.
Just like to see how they look. Yeah, definitely wouldn't buy that. Looks cool though. I wouldn't pay money for it. Like a lot of the stuff looks cool.
Interesting choice.
Just wouldn't buy it. Luckily, a lot of the end game stuff that's free also looks really good. So let's go heal.
Magic, steel. I've seen all manner of wounds.
Alright, calling it there. Level 29. If I play tomorrow, we should be able to get those levels in. Sounds good. Jameson, thanks for stopping by. Thanks everybody else for watching. Peace.